Showbiz.
Showbiz?
Yeah.
This is showbiz.
This is showbiz.
This is the most showbiz thing I think we've ever done.
Recording a podcast in a studio?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have we done anything that's more showbiz?
No.
And it's cool because the person who's producing this is in the room, but we have done nothing even close to this.
Yeah. No. And now that we're rolling, we haven't even done anything to deserve this.
And with that, let's get it started.
This week on the first ever Business Casual Show, we're going to meet our intern Andrew. Jeremy bought some merch he wants us to see. Corey invented a new word game, and I take the boys to Wizard Court. Let's get into it, baby.
2, 1.
It's a podcast!
Welcome to the Business Casual Podcast. My name is Jeremy. I'm joined by Corey and Hunter.
Hello. Oh, that was actually very beautiful.
This is great.
We're making the most beautiful podcast.
I really thought that was going to be terrible. When you were texting us saying I bought a confetti cannon, and I was like, that's gonna just put a whole crink in the thing.
The thing that's really exciting is I was like 95% sure it was the confetti kind and not the powder kind.
Oh, the powder kind would have fucking ruined my life.
Well, it would have ruined our life because this podcast wouldn't happen anymore.
Yeah.
No, because the producer in the room really would have been getting pissed off about that, and we would have gotten a cleaning bill for the studio.
And we're one cleaning bill away from just absolute bankruptcy.
Insolvency.
Again, the fact we're sitting in chairs with actual microphones and cameras looking at us is ridiculous.
No. I was way too excited about the free Diet Coke that I had when I got in here.
You had the only one.
Yeah, that was the last one. I was like, I deserve this.
Corey's got a killer instinct.
I do have a killer instinct that I think that you lack.
Oh, yeah. I've played Killer Instinct,
Sure.
the video game.
Okay, cool. So I don't know what that is. I'm too busy just fucking making deals happen.
I actually do have a killer instinct. I play video games.
just FYI to play back what you just said. That's
If
what
anyone's
happened.
listening to this, could you please send me help? I need the adult equivalent of CPA sent to Business Casual.
A CPA is
Child Protective. Oh shit.
That's an accountant.
I need an accountant too. I have no money.
Yeah.
Please.
CPS, Child Protective Services.
Yeah.
So you need that.
I
You also
need
need a
that.
CPA.
Speaking of Child Protective Services, we are joined today by our intern, Andrew. Give it up for Andrew, everybody.
Hi, everybody.
Andrew's our intern in the studio. How you doing in there, buddy?
I'm so happy to be here.
We needed just a little extra help on the show, and we gave Andrew the very important task today of helping kind of dress our set a little bit. So we gave you a Lego set to work
Yes.
But here's the deal. We have not included the instructions or a picture.
No.
Awesome.
So you got to try to do your best to build what that is.
And if you build it correctly, we'll buy you lunch.
Awesome.
at a place of your choosing that is $20 or below.
At a fast casual restaurant.
We're talking Chipotle.
Within 2 miles of the studio, preferably.
So really just Chipotle in Burbank. So this is our first podcast that we're doing, and basically the structure of the show, what we're going to be doing is each of us have presented or are bringing 2 segments to the table.
That's
that
correct.
the other ones have not been aware of. It's sort of a logistical nightmare.
Yeah, no, as we've been pitching this to each other, it sounded so funny at first, and it's been a nightmare.
Well, you've been busy too.
Yeah.
I've been busy.
I have been, for the record, I have been looking after a young man with Down syndrome. I just moved in with him, and I'm going to be staying with him for the next 2 weeks, and that's kind of been mostly what I've been doing.
And outside, he said, he was talking about, well, what was the kind of the context
Well,
of the,
this kid is like a really funny. Like he's very talented. He's super funny. He wants to make like YouTube videos, and I was trying to say like he could be like an actor.
But the important thing I don't want to lose here is like he said he wants to like become a content creator and act and do stuff. And so you said you were gonna you wanted to say that you were gonna champion him, like the movie, with Woody
Champions.
Harrelson where he where
But then
he's the
I
coach
said-
of a basketball team.
Came out last year. It's called Champions.
Champions, yeah.
Champions, and it's a team full of people with Down syndrome and other mental disabilities, and then he's the coach of them. But Corey instead said, "I'm gonna challengers this kid,"
Which would suggest
different movie.
Which would suggest that we would have a 3-way kiss with Zendaya. No, but what I meant to say was that I'm gonna sort of build him up so that he can believe in himself.
Because that's what Zendaya was trying to do with those two young boys.
Challengers is about believing in yourself. But yeah, we've prepared some things for each other.
Yeah.
Some segments.
So these are things that we have not prepared with each other. We are, by design, a sketch group, and we usually collaborate, but these are individual bits that we have not really run by each other. Mm-hmm. We think it'll work. It probably won't.
Because we need to do something for this podcast.
Yeah. We can't just do a 3-guy hangout podcast.
No. They'd kill us.
Andrew, before we launch into the bits, do you mind just showing us your progress so far? We've been about 5
Yeah.
minutes in.
The minifigure's done.
Okay, cool.
I
made the
expected it to
guy,
be like,
awesome.
so I did it be like a driver, but I think it's just somebody that works on the car.
Good.
We are going to start with my bit, if that's cool. Great. This is Jeremy's bit. For my bit, what I have done is I want to start off on a good foot, and I've presented merch for our podcast.
Oh, wow.
So I went to this this service that you can just place a phone order and get the merch to come straight to your door. So it's like very expedited and very good. And so I have it. I just want to present it as my bit. If that's
Rad, yeah.
great.
So you called the service that delivered this merch?
It's like a phone order service.
Okay.
And then so I have just one of these right here, and it can't be right. Okay, it didn't quite work. Shit.
Oh, it looks like a lot of words.
It looks like they might have fucked up, buddy.
Yeah, here, Hunter, why don't you go ahead and just give that.
Okay.
It's not what I really wanted. If you can just give that a read.
Jeremy
yeah.
printed a shirt that's covered head to torso in text. It says, so basically I just need the shirt to say the phrase business casual show and then a picture of a necktie or something. Great, thanks. Beep. All right, now where was I? Oh yeah, I was about to munch into this big plate of ribs. Munch, munch, munch. Munch, 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 munch. Oh geez, my hands are so covered in barbecue sauce. No napkins. I'll just wipe it on my socks. That way probably no one will see it. You see, that's my patented trick. No napkins, no problem. Just wipe it onto your socks and nobody will ever know. Sometimes my socks will be completely filthy, so I need to wipe it on other people's socks without them knowing. It's not easy, but it can be done. That reminds me, I should order more socks. Let me just go to my phone. Oh no, I'm still on the phone with the t-shirt company.
And so that's the merch.
Oh, good.
And how much are we selling this for, Jeremy?
We can probably put that for
Like $700.
Well, I spent about. The
What
service,
you spend,
what'd
we
you
have-
spend on this?
It's less about how much we should list it for and how much the margin.
Because I've never seen a printed t-shirt go this far down, I will say. That's a custom
You're
job.
not tucking that shirt in.
So there's
Or
my.
if you are, you're going to lose the end of the joke.
So the joke answer I was going to say is it was $700, but in real life, I thought of this bit about 4 days ago.
So to get it here in time.
For one shirt, I had to spend $75.
Oh my god! So to
Where
make
did you get that money?
So to make like a good merch margin, like a standard merch
We have
margin,
to
it should
sell
sell
this
for
as
$100 shirt, yeah.
minimum. Yeah. No, like a merch margin should be at least like 35%, if not more.
Yeah, so let's just get this on my cam right here. If you are interested in buying this shirt, we made one. It's running for.
It's a one of one.
And then to make this bit really work too, I got boxes and boxes of this to make it happen. If we can get this in the wide, I have about five large boxes that are empty.
Yeah.
Okay.
Guys, I worked so hard on this bit, and
Sure.
I'm not satisfied with the reaction.
I know.
Okay,
at all.
here's the thing, man.
For those listening, there's 5. Jeremy had us bring in 5 giant boxes.
So why did you?
I got so many boxes for this.
For what?
For what?
For what part? Okay, so we were supposed to understand that you
You were going to make us think you bought like 7 boxes worth of a very expensive shirt.
Yeah, I kind of forgot to commit to the bit.
I will say you probably, if I may, do some Monday morning quarterbacking. You were probably so touched by the fact that it did cost $75 to get in time that you forgot that you were supposed to pretend that you got 1,000 of them.
Yeah, that I was supposed to spend $700 and do that, but I really was. It was a burden on me for you guys to know that I spent $75 on that bit. That got like a B- reaction.
Like, yeah.
You still brought the boxes.
and if you
He didn't fuck up the bit when he brought the boxes. He brought the boxes thinking that he would do it correctly.
Well, and you know the bit I fucked up the most, and I'm really running this back, and I'm happy to make this a learning experience, is my socks are also covered in barbecue sauce.
I was looking at your socks, and I was like, they look like they're covered in barbecue sauce, but that can't actually be
No,
it.
and it's because I covered them in barbecue sauce.
Right, that'll do it.
And that'll do it. It's, and I really meant it, and the producer has left the room at this point.
Yeah, this is the end.
So you actually covered your socks in barbecue sauce to sort of just be in character for this bit where you had bought so much of the shirt
Yeah, when I was late.
to paint yourself as such a disaster.
When I was late for us to meet at Starbucks, it's because I was at Sprouts buying barbecue sauce.
Also, for the record, when we met at Starbucks, Jeremy went to 2 different Starbuckses before he went to the correct Starbucks.
And can I just fucking say, and I know this is a very 2000s take, but there are too many Starbuckses in one block. You said meet at the Starbucks at San Fernando. Yeah. I went to a Starbucks on San Fernando and was at the wrong one. You said I'm at the other one. So I went to the other one, and that itself was not it. It was a Barnes & Noble with a Starbucks in it, and I still didn't see you guys.
I really do think that Jeremy's more mad than I think we can comprehend right now.
About the bit or about the coffee company?
What?
I don't know why I said it like that.
Yeah.
Coffee company. Yeah, redacted. Sorry, if we could bleep out that I said Starbucks at all. Sorry.
We're striking. We're striking.
We're striking. I'm being paid by Pizza, actually, so I need to not mention the other guy.
You said pizza. I thought you said pizza.
Oh, I wish I was
I'm
paid
being
by
paid by
I'm being
pizza.
paid in pizza to do this podcast.
Let me really just quickly, one more time.
Okay.
Because I am mad.
About what?
I spent $75 on this bit. I showed it to 2 people that were not you guys. Both of them dying laughing.
Can I ask who you showed the shirts to?
I showed it to my beautiful girlfriend, Kylie. And I showed it to my beautiful friend, Justin O'Brien.
And when you explained it to them, did you tell them that you were gonna have a bunch of boxes and you were gonna suggest that you bought it?
That was all up here.
Nice.
Me driving to Sherman Oaks to get that, about 45 minutes in traffic to get boxes. And let's just let this fact be what it is, but the person who had these boxes had them because they lost their house in the fire. And they moved.
Oh my God! So they moved to Sherman Oaks.
Where were they keeping all the boxes?
Well, they moved. They just this is like furniture of like what they moved and ordered new stuff.
Oh, okay.
Because they have nothing. They lost it all.
Because for a minute, my brain was like, their house burned down, but all the boxes inside survived?
Yeah. That's a dumb thought.
Hello? Yeah, it is. Thank God I didn't say it.
Yeah.
Anyways, Andrew, how are you doing, buddy?
I have something that resembles a car.
No,
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
All right.
We're moving.
Yeah, you do have. It's a little.
It's smaller.
It's a little
than I
smaller
thought.
than I would
Short.
imagine.
Yeah.
It's a little like a half-size Ferrari, almost if like a Ferrari did a Cooper thing.
Yes. So that's what I'm working on right now.
I think you're doing a really good job, man.
And how would you say my bit went overall, 1 to 10?
Oh, I liked it. I'd also wipe my barbecue sauce on my socks.
Man, I love you so much, dude.
Wow.
You guys should talk after this.
Oh, we will be.
Should we move on to the next segment?
Yeah, who's next?
I got one.
All right, give it up for Hunter's bit.
This is a game I came up with called Who Said It? These are some quotes I found on the internet that I thought interesting, and you have to guess who said it. Could be anyone from history, anybody ever, living, dead, fictional character, non-fictional person. So
Somebody said it.
Someone said it,
It's been said. Okay,
and
yeah.
and I want you guys to figure out who.
Excellent.
All right, you ready to start?
Of course.
Let's do it. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. All right. First up, a true friend is the best possession. Who said it?
A true friend is the best possession. Do we get options or do we just go for it?
No, who said it? Yeah.
It feels like a president type question.
You're not okay. I will say warm.
Winston Churchill.
No. Guess again.
Robert E. Lee.
No. Also, you said president and then Robert E. Lee. That's
Well, you said
interesting.
warm.
Who said it?
FDR. Franklin Delano Roosevelt. Did I get it?
It's Benjamin Franklin.
That is warm to president.
See, thank
that
you.
is
I was
warm.
very, very
Yeah,
impressed.
yeah.
All right.
President, yeah.
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
So, next. All right. Who said it? I would
I hate this game.
listen to me.
You're a terrorist.
What are you talking about?
Searching for the ant noise.
Shut up. All right, the next quote. I would rather die than let my kid eat cup of soup. Also, I can give you a second quote as a hint for who this is.
Great. I'll take it right away.
I'd rather smoke crack than eat cheese from a tin.
It feels like a Lynchian quote. Is it David Lynch?
RFK Jr.
No.
Give me the second
Who
quote again.
said it? All right. Yeah, I'd rather smoke crack than eat cheese from a tin.
Cheese from a
Cheese
tin.
from a tin.
Oh, that's Cheese Whiz.
I guess that's a tin.
That could be
Because
what
I was
they meant.
imagining cracking open a
like sardines, but then
and it's
there's
just sheets of cheese.
Little tubes of cheese.
Yeah, yeah.
Wet.
Wet.
Ugh.
Bunch of It's like you got to use the cheese brine.
Yeah, Mel Gibson.
No, it was Gwyneth Paltrow.
Oh.
Yeah, that's why I wanted to include a second one with that because I'm like, this is just clear. Like, they got to steer you in the direction of the goop vibe.
It's a true health food vibe. Yeah.
Yeah.
I just immediately don't trust you at all, so I expect tricks almost immediately. But
If I were to say, oh, you mean me now?
yeah.
Oh, I thought you said.
What about you when?
No,
What-
I
what
thought you
else?
were saying I wouldn't trust one if they said I would rather die than let my kid eat cup of soup. Also, her calling it cup of soup is really funny.
Which is just cup of noodles. Right?
Yeah,
cup of
that
noodles.
means she's never had that before,
This
right?
is the-
That has
That's
to
pretty
mean
awesome.
that.
This is the
yeah.
dialogue
How
of
much
rich,
could a
rich
banana
woman.
cost?
Yeah, that's absolutely how much
$10.
a banana costs. All right. The next quote. Oh, I'm a gummy bear. Yes, I'm a gummy bear. Oh, I'm a yummy, tummy, funny, lucky gummy bear.
That's the gummy bear from the gummy bear.
The gummy bear
video.
from the gummy bear is like that German gummy bear guy.
What is his name? You're very close with that. You don't have to think much harder than German.
Hansel the gummy bear.
No.
Okay, his name is Hans the gummy bear.
Gundorf. the
Oh,
gummy-
that's not far away. It's like kind of close to that.
It's kind of close to Gundorf.
Can I give you a hint?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the German word for gummy bear.
Oh, bear, Gummi, Gummi bear, Gummi.
Gummidorf.
Oh no, bear is no. There's a fucking fuck.
Gummy bar.
Gummi bar. His name is Gummi bar.
Yeah.
So his name's just fucking
Fucking
gummy
his name's
bear.
Gummy bear.
Yeah.
In English, his name's Gummy bear.
Okay. That's not the answer.
Yeah, it's the translation.
Yeah. But okay, your name
Fuck
can
you.
your name could translate to something else in a different language. That doesn't mean that's what your name is.
It's true. Like a baseball Hall of Fame, it's not like Joe Canseco. It is
Yeah,
Jose
Jose
Canseco.
Canseco.
You
Thank
do
you.
have to. Yeah. Okay.
They should have like a Hall of Fame where they translate all their names to English.
to just everybody.
Yeah.
Mm,
Ichiro would be.
interesting.
Michael.
Michael.
Shohei Ohtani
All right.
is now named
All right.
Sean Olsen.
This is the America First Baseball Hall of Fame.
Pitching for the Dodgers, Sean Olsen.
Do you think he'd be as popular if his name was Sean Olsen?
No.
No way.
No
Shohei
way.
Ohtani is an epic name.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like, yeah.
What's it like?
It's thanks, Jeremy. It's like a name from. So here's the thing. I'm wondering about the politics of what I'm about to say. It's like a name from Street Fighter. Is that a? Oh. Well, when
You don't
you
know what
booed
I have.
me, I was.
They booed you. I didn't say
They
anything.
booed me.
Yeah.
Those people.
Those people in the audience. All right, so the next, who said it? We have another quote coming.
Yeah, great, of
All
course.
right. I had to pee, bad, so I popped a Valium. Actually, I was eating Valium like they were candy, chewed on them. Finally came the best actor. Can you imagine the shape I was in? Couldn't have made it to the stage. I was praying, please don't let it be me, please. And I hear Jack Lemmon. I was just so happy I didn't have to get up because I never would have made it.
Oh, I was really bummed. I thought I hear Jack Lemmon. That's
It's
me. So I got up and I went on stage.
No,
Do you know who it is?
No.
This is Al Pacino,
that is
right?
absolutely
There
Al
we go.
Pacino. We have
Wow.
one on the board for Jeremy. Let's give it up. Great. You knew who said it.
You say let's give it up and not hit the button that you have to give it up?
No. All right. Here we go. I couldn't imagine somebody like Osama bin Laden understanding the joys of Hanukkah.
I think that is Donald Trump, right? Fuck. Or George W. Bush? Yeah.
And I'll tell you what.
The funniest quote ever.
Yep. And I looked up into the context of it. He was really it was just holiday time.
He was freestyling.
They were just asking him about an update.
Yeah.
Like sort of, I think it was the Christmas season of 2001.
The Hanukkah season.
And the Hanukkah, oh, my bad. Sorry. Thank you. Just the holiday season in general.
Yeah.
And he sort of just kind of had that ready to go at the hip.
That
he
rules.
was spitting a lot of the time.
He honestly, it's a shame that he's like
All right.
also a war criminal. But like, do you think that when he saw Trump become president, he was like, they're gonna love me? Like he's like, I get to go down. Trump became the president before George W. Bush died. Do you think that for half a second he was like, shit, yeah?
I
Like,
think you know what he was thinking? Football.
Epic George Bush
Guy looks like he
takedown.
got a wig.
How many more of these are there?
I got a lightning round and then we'll be done. How about
Great.
that?
Yeah, that's a
Okay.
smart way to end it.
Great. I wish I had music to play behind this, but I don't. So just imagine there's music playing right
Put
now.
it in
Okay.
post.
Yeah.
Great.
We'll put a music right now.
Great. I think therefore I am.
That is Descartes.
Great. Get to the chopper.
That is
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
I want to suck your blood.
Dracula.
My leg.
That's
The fish from SpongeBob.
From SpongeBob.
I feel good.
James Brown.
Let me be clear.
That is
Obama.
Obama.
Let me be queer.
That's Hunter.
No, that's gay Obama.
Oh.
7 years ago.
Obama trying to book a role in Hollywood.
Yeah. Abraham Lincoln.
Oh, I'm sorry. That is Abraham Lincoln. 4 dicks and 7 guys ago.
Gay
That's
Abraham
gay Abraham
Lincoln.
Lincoln.
Good.
Trying to
that's
get a
awesome.
role.
And kill your family, kill your family, kill your family.
That is the police officer's service weapon in his.
Close. I'll take it as a close second. It is the bugs in my teeth. And that's who said it, everybody.
That's pretty good. That's pretty
That's
awesome.
a good game, I think.
Thanks, man. I got more if we want to keep going.
No.
No.
Oh, okay. Cool.
I kind of want to do my thing. Can I see the computer? Actually, your sounds would be good. Or would you think?
What?
Yeah.
You can't take my homework and pass it off as your
I
own.
100% am going
Oh my
to.
god.
Cool. So I also kind of have a quiz.
Great.
Great.
This is a game that I like to call Classic Trios.
Great.
Great.
Do I play the music?
What music? You can play. I guess you can play whatever you want.
So this is Classic Trios.
Yeah.
So now these are some classic trios, and I just want to ask you guys what you think. We're gonna fan cast.
Who would be who?
Who would be who?
All right. Cool.
So starting off, 2.5 Men. What do you guys think?
You would
2.5
be-
Men.
You would be the child.
Wait, actually, sorry. Say that again.
You would be the child.
Incorrect. So here's the fan cast of. Here's the correct one.
Do you want me, I can tell you the correct one right now. It's like
Yeah,
I got
go ahead.
Hunter's the child. I am John Cryer. You're Charlie Sheen.
That is correct.
Can I ask and what and why?
That's a great question, Hunter. Hunter, you used to be fat and you aren't anymore. That's
true.
That's
All
kind of like
right.
the kid.
Cool.
And I still haven't completely ruled out like a potential hard pivot to Christianity.
Oh, it would be something cooler than Christianity.
There's nothing cooler than
Scientology.
Christianity.
Yeah, I would like to give me some credit.
Which one's the? No, you're gonna be a Christian. I think that a woman could turn you Christian, like the right woman. Like there's sort of like goth e-girl right wing thing happening right now.
Yeah.
Give that 5 more years to get steam. I think that you're full send in that.
All right.
I'm Charlie Sheen because I'm epic. And Jeremy is
No,
Jonathan.
nothing wrong with your past.
Yeah. Just
Nothing shouldn't be Googled.
no, just don't Google it. I'm epic, just like Charlie Sheen. Jeremy, you're Jonathan Cryer because you have a sort of metrosexual vibe. And I'm honestly not 100% sure why there's just a third guy. It's more of just a vibe thing. Cool.
That's very fair. I'll take that. Yeah.
All right.
How do you feel
cool.
about that?
I feel great. Honestly, that's fine.
Okay. Ed, and Eddie.
This is a good one.
Yeah. Yeah, I know.
I
'Cause
think
it-
okay.
me
I
and,
think
me and Jeremy
I,
could really flip back and forth here a little
I
bit.
think okay. Yeah. So I think I'm little squirt Ed.
with the hat.
No, little squirt Ed.
That's
You're-
Eddie. That's Eddie.
That's Eddie.
Eddie's the little one.
You're Double D.
With the hat.
Double D
yeah.
with the hat. I'm Eddie, little boy, and you're big
Ed.
dumb fucking Ed.
Yeah.
Correct.
All right.
That is correct. Hunter, you're double D because you're a dork. Jeremy, or no, I have it right here. Corey is Ed, big moron.
Corey is Ed, big moron.
I also have Epic and Slays Puss, and then Jeremy is Eddie because you're more of an ideas guy, and you're sort of the metrosexual one. Next.
Okay, cool. So we're cooking on the
cool.
next
So
one.
you're excited.
No, I'm kind of moving around with these ones, honestly. The next one is Hitler, Stalin, and Mao. Hitler,
No, I got it.
Stalin,
Wait,
and
okay.
Mao.
Actually, I think I know it too.
I think I know it. Jeremy is yes. Okay, I cannot believe I'm saying this.
Mm-hmm.
Jeremy is Mao, you're Stalin, and I am the other guy.
Who are you?
I'm Hitler.
That's very incredibly
Incorrect.
wrong. And actually, what it is that I'm Hitler, Hunter, Stalin, and you're Mao.
What is it?
Uh,
What did you think it is?
it's not what I think it is. It's what it is. I am Stalin. I'm epic. I slay puss, and I have good politics.
Should have checked the
Good
pattern.
politics.
Yeah. Hunter is Mao because he regularly pines for farm life.
I do.
Yeah,
do.
you pine for the fields,
I do every once in a while.
the rice paddies, and you're also the shortest of the three of us.
Yeah.
At 6 foot flat,
Yeah.
you're still the shortest of the three of us,
I
making
am.
you Mao. Jeremy, you're Hitler. I'm not really sure. It's sort of a metrosexual thing. Got 2 more.
Great.
Okay.
And then I'll have the last 5.
Yeah.
Yes, of course.
Harry, Hermione, and Ron.
I'm Harry. Because I have glasses and have a metrosexual vibe. He's Hermione
Because I read and I'm a nitwit.
because he's a big fucking nerd.
I'm a big
and you're
fucking
Ron because you
nerd.
have red hair.
Yep. Great.
That's exactly what I have written.
yeah.
That's
know you,
exactly.
man.
I got your number.
Yeah. Okay, but this one's a tough one. This
All
is
right.
the last one.
Last one.
Planes, trains, and automobiles.
This is really good.
Yeah, this is the final one. Planes, trains, and automobiles.
I think your trains, Jeremy's automobiles, and I'm planes. All right.
That's correct.
All
Yeah.
right. Okay, cool.
Do you want to
you
know
know
why?
why?
Sure, because cars are pretty gay, planes are dorky, and well, trains have sex, I guess. Whatever your fucking logic is.
Close. Hunter is a plane because he's light on his feet and good at navigating.
Well, that's very nice. Thank you.
Also a big fucking dork.
Yep.
I am a train
I'm
because
bad
I
at my job as of late.
yeah. I'm a train because I'm you've been crashing a lot. I am a train because I am both powerful and set in my ways.
Wow.
Wow.
And Jeremy is an automobile because he sort of has a metrosexual vibe.
Naturally so, yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty good, man.
Yeah, that's mine.
All right,
great,
give it
great,
up. You want to hit the applause button for yourself?
Yeah, you want to? I
Yeah,
have
yeah.
that baked in.
And thanks for this, Hunter.
Yeah, of course. God. Andrew, how are you doing?
Well, I'm working on making the car bigger.
So the trouble here is that while it does have a structure, there's like way too many Legos
Right.
left.
Don't worry, I'll use these. I'll figure it out.
Move on. So we have a little bit more. We have a little extra time, so let's just do a second round of bits.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You
Okay,
have
great.
you have something else, right?
Yeah, I'll do my bit right here. We'll get the music now.
Is your hair gonna be like that?
And that's how you want your hair?
Okay,
That's how
cool.
you-
For my bit, I have a presentation. It's something that is very near and dear to me. This is, I have the top 3 most annoying people. The number 3 most annoying people in the world is Patriots fans. I think these people are absolutely the worst. I think the players are bad. I think that the people are bad. Really, any problem?
What are you saying
Any questions so far?
No, I'm just excited for number 2.
Great. Number 2 is Harry Potter fans. They are very annoying about their houses. Like, oh, are you a Gryffindor? Are you a Slytherin?
Take it round.
What?
Why can't he no? She lost her right to add to the cannon. All right. I knew it was gonna happen. I was so scared.
We're all right for the. It's okay. Everyone be cool. It's not gonna happen again.
Or at least surely not in the same way.
It's not gonna happen. Because I know this thing's not gonna happen again because the last one is pacifists. Okay?
Oh.
I hate pacifists. I think they're very weak. I think that people should be fighting for what they believe in. There's no way! Why? Why?
My wife is a pacifist.
Was that Tom Brady?
Well, that's the bit.
Great job, Edgar. A player.
Genuinely scared the shit out of me.
Edgar, come on out. Yeah.
Yeah. What's up, buddy?
Hey,
Hey, Edgar. Oh, hey, man.
I love you.
I love you, brother.
I don't have any cash on me, so you can get it's a free pass to Nighthawk Cinemas in Brooklyn. Thanks for doing this, man.
Okay.
Cool.
I guess. All right. I'll just go home.
Cool.
Yeah. No, sounds
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
Good,
Yeah.
good to see you, man.
All right.
Yeah. I was in the waiting room for like 45 minutes.
No, I appreciate it. And you can
nailed
use that.
it.
You can use that coupon whenever you want, man.
What does your shirt say? Only the best brothers get promoted to uncle. That's cute. Yeah, go ahead. And
Yeah, go ahead and get that featured right there. That's nice.
Yeah.
Very good.
All right. Anyway, we know we got a tight schedule. No, don't.
No,
your
Doug,
ass out of there.
get your ass
your
out of
ass
the
out of
podcast.
there.
Get out. Get out.
Just kidding. Have fun, boys.
Hey,
And-
thanks.
Hunter, do you have a? I genuinely think that not to jump you.
Yeah.
I think that yours is going to be more thought out and better than mine, and I would like to go before you.
Okay.
Is that okay?
Yeah.
Is that cool?
Let's do it.
All right, let's do Corey's bit.
Yeah. The name of God. Every time that I do, this is gonna having body dysmorphia and then looking at myself. I keep pulling my hair back, and then I get big forehead. I just have a big forehead.
Well, and your wig is slipping too.
Yeah, my wig is slipping, queen. This next one it was gonna be called Slurtle.
Great.
Yeah, great.
But then I was like, I don't know if the slur I was gonna pick was honky.
Good for you.
Thank you.
But we would have to guess.
A bunch of other slurs on the way.
You consider honky a slur.
It is a slur. So it's not Slurtle anymore because I realized that we'd have to guess a bunch of slurs on the way to honky.
And that's not good. That's
No.
not good content. For
No,
the
that's not good
no,
content.
no,
So this
no,
is
no,
just
no.
bad Wordle.
Slurs on the way to honky.
That's going to be
new
the name of my
play.
jazz album. This is bad Wordle. So this
Yeah.
is just a bad word. And you have to guess.
Oh, it's a bad word. Bad word.
bad Wordle. Yeah.
That's
it's a
good.
good Wordle.
The
Good
Wordle's
game.
great.
Yeah.
All right.
It's bad words.
So can either of us just start off?
Yeah, whenever you want.
All right.
I'm gonna just to get some vowels in there. Strategically, I'm gonna say anus.
Anus. Yeah, okay. This is where this kind of gets hard.
The beginning.
Yeah.
Just balancing a glue stick.
Anus, yes. Okay.
This is gonna take forever.
You're gluing each individual
What the
piece.
fuck are you doing?
Okay, A. Oh, there goes my Sharpie.
Oh my god.
Fuck off. Okay, so we know A is somewhere in the word.
Yes.
Great. Okay, I'll
Yeah.
Great. Okay, fart.
Fart.
Good guess.
Thank you.
Interesting.
Oh my god.
God, dude, it's just such dead air.
No, it's good, actually.
How does this stack up against how you thought it was gonna go? About this well?
I thought it was going to go exactly like this.
Yeah, good. You're doing better than I thought you would managing this, honestly.
Thank you. God. We'll just kind of make this fast in the edit.
Yeah, we'll double speed.
This sucks.
All right.
And if we do this again, we won't. But
We won't.
When?
it could be post-it notes instead that already have glue attached to them.
It could be those are small, asshole. Post-it
They
notes are
make
small.
big ones.
They make big ones. That's what girls say when they look at your penis.
Guys too.
Okay, cool. Yeah, guys think your penis is small as well. You're bisexual. Awesome.
Okay, so
Okay, I think I have the word, and I think it's the word that I thought it was.
All right.
I'm going to go ahead and lock in crap. Let's get 4 green squares lined up and ready to go.
With no build up, no pomp or
So
circumstance.
you said for the last one for bad Wordle, your guess was what?
Crap.
It was crap. Let's see.
As you slowly glue 4 green squares, saying, "Let's see if it's right."
Oh fuck. Let's see.
I spent $75 fucking dollars on my shirt. I'm going to pay Edgar. I'm going to do this. I am like $100 in the hole, and you are gluing pieces of paper that you stole.
I stayed up late after a day job shift last night to make sure all my bits were good enough, and I woke up with enough time to go over and rewrite all my stuff today. Great, we did it. We did it.
It looks
Great.
like shit.
It looks like crap.
All right, we'll give it up for Corey for that. Yeah, sounds
Give it
good.
up for Corey, everybody.
Where should we put this? Oh, great. That's
We can frame it. What's up, everybody? We're going to move on to my bit.
Do you agree that I should have gone before you? Because now we can end strong.
I don't know.
Let's see how this
Let's
goes.
see how this goes.
This was a pretty strong
That was
finish.
pretty strong, yeah. You had me pissed off at the beginning, but you were really strong finishing
I
there.
might switch it. It is.
Yeah. I'm a little worried that we have do we have the graphic ready also that I sent you?
Did you email it to Aaron?
Yep.
Jesus.
All right. Welcome, everybody.
What is this?
Welcome to Wizard Court, motherfuckers. You are a lawyer, but you're also a wizard.
We're wizards.
You're wizards.
Okay, great.
Okay.
And I'm going to present you. These are cases that actually happened, but maybe with a wizard's touch, they could go differently.
So we're a wizard.
And you're allowed, yes, you have to use your expertise as a wizard to help win this case, to argue points to win this case for a client.
Okay.
I'm excited. I like
Okay,
this.
great. Let's get going. Court is in session. The year is 1994. Your client, Stella Liebeck, a 79-year-old woman, purchased hot coffee from a McDonald's restaurant, accidentally spilling it on her lap and suffering third-degree burns in her pelvic region. Crazy. Pretty nuts. It's very hot coffee. She is seeking to settle with the corporation McDonald's for only $20,000 to cover her medical expenses. McDonald's has refused, and you, as Liebeck's wizard lawyer, you are accusing McDonald's of gross negligence. How do you help your client win this case?
I cast a murder spell to McDonald's, and then McDonald's is dead.
This is a court of law. You can't murder anybody in a court of law.
Wait, I'm sorry. I don't get to. It's wizard court. You said
Yeah,
there's
but
no
you
other
can't be a
rules.
murderer in a court of. You're a wizard, but you're still in a court of law. It's the United States government.
So murder spell is illegal?
Here, you can't murder someone in a court.
Okay, what if
That'll open up a whole other thing. What are you trying to do? It's a civil case. You're trying to enact murder? That's crazy.
this is deeply frustrating. Okay, so
You haven't even tried anything yet.
what if I cast some sort of spell of persuasion against?
Well, that's technically perjury. You swore on a Bible, so technically you wouldn't be able to.
The wizard swore on a Bible,
It's a court of law in the United States government, Corey. There's procedure here.
and they swear on a Bible.
Yeah.
They're wizards with wizardly powers.
Sure.
We're wizards, and we're swearing on a Bible.
If you're a Buddhist and you're in court, you're going to swear on the Bible anyways. It's
no, you
procedure.
can fucking swear on whatever you want. If you're in court, if you're Muslim, you can swear on the Quran.
Okay, that does make sense. But you still can't. You're swearing on a sacred text, be it wizard or not. You can't commit perjury in a court of law.
What about? Okay, then how about I just make it a reckless claim, like it's medical expenses and they caused injury and she needs to get medical expenses covered. I don't know enough about law. I know more about wizards than law.
That's a pretty sound argument.
Great.
Okay, so he's just.
So I'm just a normal guy.
No, you're a wizard, but you're a lawyer here.
But there's procedures he has to do court normally.
Stop putting the graphic on the screen. The graphic makes me
That's
so
you.
mad.
I'm
That's who
genuinely
you
so
are.
fucking
That's
pissed.
who you are.
And what book am I reading? I'm reading the Bible.
Yes.
That's the Bible.
Yeah. You never seen a Bible before?
You never seen the Bible?
You never seen a
Never seen a
Bible
Bible
You.
before? All right.
I hate this.
Is
Jeremy-
there an answer? What's the answer?
You made a pretty good argument.
Oh my god.
I say, you know what? I say it goes to Miss Liebeck. It goes to you. You win. All right. That court case is settled. All right. Next case.
I presume you have like 7.
I have 4.
Okay.
Yeah. And we're going to rip
Pick
through.
2 more.
Well, be better at being a lawyer. Pick 2 more? All right. We'll pick 2 more. The year is 2000.
I fucking hate you.
The year is 2000. No one has to go through a metal detector to get on an airplane. And Metallica drummer Lars Ulrich has read testimony before the Senate Judiciary Committee accusing Napster of copyright infringement. So Metallica is seeking a minimum of $10 million in damages at a rate of $100,000 per illegally downloaded song. How do you defend your client, Sean Parker?
Of Napster.
Of Napster.
I would.
I'd cast a murder spell on
Again, you
Metallica.
can't murder anybody in the
What
court.
about
It's a
this?
court.
What about this?
Yeah, all
I will.
right.
I will make a love potion that I will serve to Metallica. That Sean Parker will serve a love potion to Metallica, and they will love him so much that they won't want to sue him anymore.
Okay, but I feel like the other representation with the defense would actually, the prosecution would take some issue with their clients being fed a mysterious substance.
Feel that way, or do you know that?
I kind of know that.
No, okay. Outside of court of law, I would make
I would try
some
to
sort of money spell, and I would give Napster some money and just say, "Sorry, here's this
I would
money."
do an infinite money spell.
Wait,
Infinite money spell.
You gotta provide receipts. Where's that money coming from? Like that.
I'd
don't
launder
have
it.
to
I'd
do
launder
that.
it through a car wash.
And then I'd have receipts. I would create a car wash.
All right. Well, as long
I
as
see
you,
what you're trying to do, but I've got you. I'm gonna launder it through a car wash and make a money spell.
all right. As long as you can pull the wool over my eyes, I think you know what we might be in business here.
Great.
So pay Metallica $10 million.
Yes.
Great.
And that's just a transition. That
Sure.
the lightning doesn't mean anything.
That was a fireball, my boy.
Which are not allowed in a court of law.
Which are not allowed in a court of law. But you would know this if you went to wizard class.
They teach law in wizard class?
You're confusing me.
No, you're confusing.
confused.
Next case. In October 2008, Casey Anthony was arrested after being under suspicion in the case of her missing daughter and was charged with first-degree murder. She had given numerous explanations to family and police before eventually confessing that she had not seen her daughter in weeks. On December 11, 2008, her daughter's skeletal remains were found in the wooded area near her family's home in Orlando, Florida. Investigative reports found evidence of homicide due to undetermined means. Great wizards. How do you proceed defending your client when Casey Anthony...
We're defending Casey Anthony.
Yes.
I would cast a necromancy spell on the child, and I'd bring it back to life. No harm, no foul.
This is true. Because then
No,
you
but
can't
that
even,
doesn't
you
mean...
can't even
but
have
necromancy... Okay, necromancy, though,
You can't
implies...
pronounce necromancy like that. Necromancy.
Necromancy
But
implies
necromancy.
the reanimation of a dead thing, which we are here arguing whether she killed her child, not
this
whether
is
or
like-
not she brought her. So the child has to be dead to make that spell
This is like
happen.
when
Sure,
Nixon
okay.
accepted the pardon. He had
You're
to
not
admit
making-
that he did something wrong.
I think that actually makes a worse case for you, bringing the child back to life through necromancy.
Well, there's no doubt that the child has died. The
No,
child
the
has
child
died.
has been found and dead. Yes.
So
Kinda
then the
doesn't do
necromancy
anything.
spell, and then it doesn't matter.
do anything. In fact, the child might say, "My mommy killed me."
Okay, but she wouldn't. I'm saying that wouldn't happen because she didn't kill her. But
Oh, this is just what you're asserting as
I'm her
court.
lawyer.
Were you in the Universal office tour with her?
Is that something that she did?
Oh, did you not know about this? Dude, okay,
Honestly,
real quick. I just do this is my favorite fact about her. When she was under active investigation from the police, still not pinned on her. They took her to her work that she claimed her work at Universal Studios on July 16th of that year and asked them to show her office. She led detectives around into the building for 3 hours, going like, "This is here, this is here, this is here." And at the end of the tour, at the end of that tour, she kind of looked at them and went, "Yeah, so I haven't worked here in 3 years." And they were just like, "Okay, yeah, that makes sense." And then they got a different call while it was happening that told them to arrest her.
So I would cast a spell that made all them forget that.
I'd guess a forgetful spell
Tampering
on
with
everybody.
evidence.
Ugh.
Tampering with evidence.
There's no evidence. It's just the brains. I would put a forgetful spell on
All right, well, now
everybody
this
in the
brings up
room.
the argument, is a brain evidence? What? Is a human brain and the contents within evidence?
I want to hit you so so bad.
Is Edgar still here?
Can we get Edgar
tackle?
to beat the shit out of you? I know I told you to only do 3. Do your last one.
Do my last one?
Yeah.
It's the 1980s in Los Angeles, and everyone leaving their doors unlocked is all the rage. Or at least your next client certainly thought so. Richard Ramirez, nicknamed the Night Stalker, was an American serial killer and sex offender whose killing spree occurred in the greater Los Angeles and San Francisco Bay Area in the state of California from April 1984 to August 1985. He murdered at least 4 people. Great wizard.
You're introducing him like he's coming out. He murdered
Well,
at least
here
4
he is.
people. Ladies and gentlemen, Richard Ramirez.
Here's what's so fucked up about, and put the picture away, by the way. What is so frustrating about what you're doing? And I really went into this thinking I would try my best. You're only presenting the case with no evidence for me to actually go on.
No, you're just assuming that we know, which is very you. You're just going, well, everyone knows the things that are inside my head. I don't necessarily know this case.
Okay.
I don't know any piece of evidence to really make this happen, and so all I want to do is throw a fireball at the
Do you want
murder.
to know a little bit about Richard Ramirez?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay. They say his crimes were heavily influenced by a troubled childhood. He was frequently abused by his father. He developed brain damage and started abusing drugs at the age of 10.
I would do a time travel spell and then cast a kindness spell on his father so that he's very nice, never abuses Richard Ramirez, never gives him brain damage that oftentimes leads to the psychopathy that we see in serial killers.
Sorry, no, the sound of a Lego car being built.
Being gathered.
I saw it fully derail your entire thought process. I could see it behind your eyes, just like a train track unspooling.
I mean, you guys aren't facing him.
I just looked at it.
He's made excellent progress. He's got
Oh
a
my
whole
God.
world.
Yeah, well, I needed to use some extra pieces. So first of all, there's a mechanic building this car out of a junkyard.
Nice.
Yeah, and I think the car, honestly,
That's a car, dude.
it works.
That
It
works.
It rolls.
I'd say he did it.
I think that you got lunch.
Win. Absolutely.
We're
win.
going to
Chipotle!
Bringing out the fight, yeah, bring on all the lightning. 'Cause I'm looking for a hero, look inside the mirror. I find one, oh, carry the hurt when it gets too hard. Pick it up, dust it off. When I fall down 11, I get up 12. Don't need nobody else. Yeah, I can save myself. Save myself.
We don't have much time left. We want to do one bit that we want to introduce for the end of our shows, and that is called pitches. We are all having an open slate to just kind of pitch any new things, ideas, whatever we want to bring to the table as a pitch. My pitch is a severance surgery, but for shitting.
Totally.
Okay.
And what do you mean by that?
So that you just don't have to experience the pains of pooping. And so what you do is you have a surgery to where your innie is just constantly pooping. And their existence is only that.
Look, I haven't seen Severance, but I've seen enough sci-fi to know that, like, give that innie a year and you're going to have a full society of poop innies rising up to take down the non-pooping outies.
Is like your poop innie also gay when he's pooping, but then he's straight on the outside world?
Oh, like in Severance.
I would never do that surgery.
I would never
I
do
love
that.
pooping.
Man.
No,
it's not that. It's that I made this what we're talking about on the podcast.
Clip it. Hey guys, let's not like do anything too boy forward. We don't want to alienate anybody. Yeah, so I love pooping.
You brought it up.
I did. It's my fault.
You
Yeah.
did. I don't know. I answer emails. I see stuff on Instagram when I'm pooping that I wouldn't normally see.
It's just like, you know how like when a dog
not
poops
something
and
I
it
need
comes
to-
back inside and it's like stoked that it pooped? Mm-hmm. That's me.
What if you just had the joy of afterward? That's the thing.
You
I
need the
cut
pain
right
to
back?
experience the pleasure. That's life.
Does pooping hurt for you guys? Like,
Every poop I've had
different
is
ways.
a nightmare.
genuinely, you keep referring to it as a painful experience, and it's not supposed to be.
No.
Not
it's
a
pretty
painful
good.
experience, but
It's
an
pretty
annoying
chill.
experience. You just get to like leave that part out of your day.
I don't see that as annoying any much more than I see like breathing as annoying. It's just something you do.
All right, well, don't
Okay.
buy it.
I think, yeah. I'm,
Oh, yeah, I don't like your
anyways,
pitch.
though.
Hunter,
all right,
what's yours?
fine. Yeah, I think movie theaters should have showings where you can smoke cigarettes inside.
Yes. I also think that there should be podcast studios where you're allowed to smoke cigarettes.
Yes, specifically all things comedy. No,
we
but
do
I
that?
think that we can all agree cigarettes are back in a big way.
Yeah.
But I also think that not just movie theaters. Let's have. I want a smoking section back, honestly. And let's do it. The last one of the night. I know every place has great HVAC shit in it because of COVID, so the filtration systems are already taken care of. Just do one last showing. It could be a midnight showing of just something that's already out. It's a smoking showing.
Do you want to do one more round of pitches and then get out of here?
I think that there should be a movie like Cars, except it's called Tools, and it's about a hammer and a screwdriver.
It's just an actual pitch for a movie.
Yeah. And I think that they're dumbasses, and it's like Seth Rogen and Jay Baruchel, and they're like a hammer and a screwdriver, and he's like, "What should we do today?" And then other stuff happens.
And
what's the plot? It sounds good. It does. work.
I don't really have a plot. I think that maybe it's like Toy Story and they accidentally get taken by the wrong person and then they end up with a bunch of tools that they don't know. And there would probably be some like racially insensitive stuff with Makita tools.
You're just pitching Sausage Party. But
but with tools. And it's called Tools.
My last pitch is the severance surgery, but for pissing. To just kind of get rid of the painful experience of
Painful! Jeremy, you need to go to the doctor!
Just pissing out hard piss?
So
What is
just
this?
like you lose that like pins and needles experience of pissing and seeing
Pins and
and
needles.
seeing blood in the toilet. You don't have to.
Jeremy,
You don't have to deal with that anymore.
You have to go to the hospital.
Your
Hospital.
Innie will just handle that, and then you don't have to worry about it.
You
and
have
can just.
a viral infection, brother.
Pins and needles, like you can't
I don't have
feel
a
it?
viral infection. The Innie has a viral
No,
infection.
like
if you watch the show,
wait.
they're not the same person.
Wait, like it's numb pins and needles or like it's stinging, painful pins and needles?
I don't
I
know
don't know, that's
anymore.
the Innie's problem.
It's gone. It's not my fucking problem anymore, bro. Well, thank you for tuning into the podcast. We are going to be releasing this every week, so feel free to keep checking it out. Thank you to ATC for hosting this for us. Follow us online at Business Casual Comedy.
Give it up for Aaron, our producer.
Give it up for Aaron, the
Yeah.
producer. Give it up for Billy, our producer, as well.
And then on April 18th
19th.
in Austin, Texas, we will do the first live version of this show.
If you're there for the Moon Tower Comedy Festival, feel free to come check us out. We are doing the Business Casual Show live in Austin. And then finally, we want to thank our sponsor, Starry, who has sponsored this episode. We'll get a close-up right here and give it up for Starry.
We love Starry.
I love to just crack into a nice Starry and... Oh, sorry, looks like we lost it there.